Looks good, dude. You're looking good, brother. Oh,
That's for all you rat bastards.
I dropped my damn drink. Hold on.
Get it on the camera for content. It's a nice plaque. It's got our name on it and everything.
Need a towel. I dropped my drink.
Is that something new down there? What is that HM? What is that thing?
It's all over the floor.
I wish we could see it.
Oh, we're not live, but we're recording.
Lindsay asked for live. Are you live? I'm breaking out because I shaved.
Be sticky.
That's why I don't like shaving. I think Crystal Lake is going to be good. Linda Carlini.
That's going to be sticky.
You think Brad Caleb Kane's ever hired anybody because they keep liking his posts?
Probably not. You think he's ever hired anybody because they're constantly criticizing his
Well, there goes our shot.
I don't want to be hired. I got enough jobs.
You know, I think it would that's true. Me and you do work more than the average YouTuber. I don't know if that's something we could turn down, Ronnie, if we got offered a guest spot.
There would be no turning down. We would have to do a legitimate GoFundMe for the airfare to get out to Jersey, and we won't use it on a Carnival cruise or go
I'll take the train.
Disney World. No rides for us except for the ride to Jersey, and we would show y'all receipts if we needed to get up there.
Would you take your kid to the theme park, or you go by yourself?
I would, as a good dad, I would probably go by myself just in case there were things he wanted to do that I didn't want to do. And I wouldn't have to put myself out like that. And plus, hold on a second. What he doesn't know, what my kid doesn't know, won't hurt him. So I'm going to go have my fun. I'm going to make my videos. And then when I got time, I'll see my kid.
The thing is, only going solo like that, that means all the money you scammed out of your listeners, you get to use that all on yourself instead of having to spend some of it on your kid.
None of it has to go to the kid.
Right.
And that's okay. They'll keep donating. They're dumb.
Pathetic loser.
How'd it get way over here?
What was it, Diet Coke? Yeah, it was Diet Coke. No doubt. That's why he's pissed. It wasn't water.
I don't know what you're saying right now. I don't know what you're saying, little boy. But you special. But no, back to what you were talking about. Sorry to the audience that's watching this. Just fast forward through. Been cleaning all this stuff up. I don't think we've criticized Brad Caleb Kane. We criticized that fruit that was in charge of it before.
Yeah, we were very anti-Brian Fuller and his gang of misfits.
Yeah, once I saw that writing room, I don't want them anywhere near Jason. And then they made up all those lies. He had all his buddies come out of the woodwork, make up all the lies about these episodes he supposedly written, even though the main point of A24 fired him was because it wasn't done and all the money spent.
No, man, he had 5 seasons in the can, Ronnie, ready to go. He had 5 seasons worth of material.
Kevin Williamson said there was one episode it was all chasing. Just chasing.
Yeah,
I saw that. It was called Violent Nature.
It's a good movie.
He was chasing. Blake, we are excited about the Crystal Lake series. You okay?
Sure. I mean, anytime we get new content, it's exciting. It's not some shitty fan-made film.
Yeah.
It's legit. It's the real deal.
No snow.
No snow. It's got a real budget. There's catering. Real actors.
Greasy-haired directing it.
And who knows if it gets enough hype, even though it could be terrible, if it gets enough hype and pops a big number,
Get hype.
That's all it takes, Ronnie, and we get another movie. Hey, there's some interest here. Let's get a movie.
Yeah, so everybody needs to be watching Peacock when it happens. That way we can blow up that rating for that. Or they can just lie and say, "Hey, 1 billion people watched it."
Do we keep Peacock even though WWE's going away?
I think we got to. It's got The Office on it. Modern
you
Family.
Watch the new Office though,
dude.
The paper.
Do we want to talk about that?
That shit looks so bad.
Okay, my wife had a valid point, Blake. I discussed this with your sons. She said, I bet the original Office trailer didn't blow everybody out of the water when they watched that. I was like, okay, that makes a point. Excuse me, that's a good point. But at the time, I didn't have the intelligence to say, yeah, but they've already seen what's successful with The Office, so you don't have to start slow. You can just go right into nonsense.
Well, not only that, they gave us something we really hadn't seen before. And I would argue it's a style of comedy we hadn't seen before, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the documentary style.
But now we've seen it.
Everywhere.
And it's just got a lot to live up to, and it's got to be really good right away. And most shows, including mine and your favorites, aren't good right away. They're not. Seinfeld, The Office. I mean, the first season of those, suck.
You got to find your footing.
Yeah.
Those were
pretty good.
Those
News radio was pretty good.
Yeah. Those were original IPs. This is an IP based off a previous IP where the success is there. The recipe's there. So maybe it'd be great. You never know. Maybe it'll be great.
I hope so.
But back to Friday 13th. There's been some exciting news. They cast some 115-pound guy to be grown-up Jason or teenage Jason. We really didn't cover that because we've been enjoying summer. So it looks like there's going to be a season 2. Vinny has been responding to every single social media post for these guys, hammering them.
Yeah, and I got Vinny's back too. I had to hammer somebody the other day.
What happened?
They were talking shit. They just said, "Hey, won't you be more negative, Vinny?" And he said something back, and then I just had to hop in there and say, "Hey, man, don't be a piece of shit." Vinny liked it. I got a heart notification from Vinny.
Do they know that Vinny takes Taekwondo? Have they seen his Instagram?
I think they have, and that's why they steadily talking that shit.
Do they know he runs around the lake out of that tent he lives in? Who was that? What was that woman's name he was living with? Patty, when we got him on the show?
Canada Patty.
There you go. I knew it. Blake, also, there's been a lot of controversy about photos.
What do you mean?
People getting mad because their photos have not gotten, they haven't gotten the recognition they need for the photos. A friend of the show, Frank, he went out illegally and snuck onto the set of Mama's Boy, Daddy's Boy. What was the name of the show? Adam Sandler?
Mama's Family.
He snuck on the set of Mama's Family, and he took some pictures, and then everybody was using them on their channel and their social media.
Really?
And, yeah. And A24 was looking to who to sue, and they didn't know exactly who it was. And then Frank come out of the woodwork and said, "Hey, this is my stuff. Sue me." I don't know if they did or not.
Sue me for what? What movie?
Rocky V. Why wouldn't I know that? Why wouldn't I know that?
I don't know.
So we have found some photos, Blake, that are here, and we're going to talk about them for a few minutes today. This is not going to be a really long video, but we want to talk about the newest photos that have hit the interweb and social media about Crystal Lake. So, and also this is our first episode where we have a paid sponsor, Blake. So we'll be breaking for everybody on the YouTube algorithm. We'll be breaking after we discuss things, and we'll say, "Be right back." So when you hear that, it will be followed by an advertisement.
Yep. So if you hadn't already, please click the like button and subscribe button. It's a small click for you, but Ronnie, how big is it for us?
Peter North.
It's Peter North for us.
Here we go, Blake. And I made this earlier. Crystal Lake series, Blairstown location visit. So I wanted to throw a title slide on there. It looks sort of like The Dump from Armed and Dangerous with John Candy and Eugene Levy. I don't know what I'm looking at right here.
Ronnie, have you ever been to a dump?
Believe it or not, when I was a kid, right up the road near DeSoto Forest, there was a dump right to the side of the road. So we would take all our trash and throw it beside the road. And then eventually, I think the police got involved and told people to stop doing that.
But you've never been to an actually like company-owned dump?
No.
Where they're out there with bulldozers, you know, burying it, lighting it on fire.
Never been to Nick Push's house.
It's in South Florida, the dump I went to.
Are you ready to see some of these pictures and discuss some Friday the 13th, Blake?
That damn stock don't go up. He's going to be living in a dump. I want my money, god damn it.
So here's the gentleman, the ginger gentleman that appeared in the first picture. I don't know if he's an actor, Blake, or maybe security or what, but he's wearing the what color would you call that shirt? Cream colored double button shirt, not seen since the Pirates, actually. And obviously he looks like he's pondering something. He's probably telling the person taking the picture to scram, this is private area. Or he could possibly be thinking, you know, how about a little head if you want to get in here and see these sites, Blake?
I do think that this might be an extra on set, Ronnie, because you can't tell because of the beard, but that is a nice collared shirt that he's wearing. So, I mean, he's dressed nice. I mean, if it was just a security guard or a random YouTuber, it wouldn't be dressed this nice. We know that.
You reckon that's what Jason's going to look like? Maybe that's grown-up Jason without the mask?
You know what? That could be adult Jason. That could be kid Jason before he drowns, Ronnie.
I think
that could be 9-year-old Jason.
Yeah, you never know. You never know with these shows,
because all we see is like flashbacks.
Yeah.
And can you really trust the flashbacks? That's someone else's memory. I read something today. It's pretty profound, Ronnie. Memories ain't real. It's just some shit in your head. That ain't how it went down, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this could be 10-year-old Jason.
Okay, what do we got here, Blake? Looks like pictures of a potential street and a little modern car right there to the right. So you got to think that's not going to be, because I did read, and you know, everything is pretty reliable on social media, that it's going to be set. It's going to be a period piece, late 70s, early 80s, maybe even going back more than that, Blake.
Yeah, and you're right. I'm seeing a lot of modern vehicles. I'm seeing power lines, and I don't think Blairstown had, you know, power when the original Friday 13th came out. So, yeah, they're going to do a lot of digital editing, Ronnie.
The good thing is the roads still look like they did in the 70s.
That's true.
So
they did add a fire hydrant, though. That's nice. You know, you don't see those anymore.
No, you haven't seen a fire hydrant since they were shooting the water at the back in the 60s.
Yeah.
Here we go to the next one.
Can we play a clip of that?
Yeah, I'll get you a clip of that. Here we go. It's pointing at some sign right there, Blake. I can't really zoom in. It looks like some kind of dining establishment, or it could be a bar like our dad that, you know, went to all the time instead of raising us.
I recently failed an eye exam. I had to go take a physical with my 15-year-old son, and they said, "Hey, Dad, why don't you give it a shot?" And I failed. But if I'm reading that right, Ronnie, that says fart lung.
Is that a little deer right down here in the corner, left-hand corner, or a robot dog from that Wizard of Oz sequel?
Could be.
The Disney Channel.
I didn't know Wizard of Oz had a sequel. I mean, what the hell else could happen?
It's like Return to Oz. It was really scary back when I was a kid because you expect it to be like the original scary Wizard of Oz, where, you know, all of a sudden the monkeys come down and tear the scarecrow apart, but it, like the come rolling up like spina bifida up on wheels, and they're made out of like those little sock things in Beetlejuice with the black things around.
So the monkeys are back?
Yeah.
Maybe they need a...
All right. Stay tuned. We'll be back after these messages.
Whoa. Frank Riker's never seen. Can't Crystal Lake looking clean. Took the pics, made it right. Now give Frank credit tonight. Oh, Frankie boy, you framed the fight.
Okay, Blake, we're back and we're looking at the next slide. Looks like we're going to have there's not going to be no communists making this movie. Brian Fuller may have been a communist. He may have been pro whatever, but Brad Caleb Kane, he is for America, by America, to America, and there's a goddamn American flag right there, Blake. I'm loving it. You got what looks to be some kind of forklift here, Blake. What is this? You know this.
Yeah, this is called a man lift.
All right. Now, what do you think the significance of the storage discoveries is down there? Could that be like a little subtle hint they're giving us? Could Linda Farvellini have like storage memories in her head and she's going to discover them and remember that she had a mongoloid son that drowned it?
So you're getting way deep. I was just thinking that Linda Capitelli's living in a storage, her and little Jason's living in a storage unit.
Oh, like Richard Christie.
Exactly. I mean, you think about it, Ronnie. Nowadays, it's $25, $35 a month for a storage unit. Back then, we're probably talking $5, $7. That's pretty good for a month.
It's probably $1.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, I would really like to live in one of those indoor storage facilities that's got the air conditioning.
Oh, yeah, man. You got a nice hallway. You walk down the hallway. You ain't just got to stay in your unit. You know, you can chill out.
Pee out the front door. It's great.
You have a barbecue grill. I mean, you can really enjoy yourself in these things.
Next one right here, Blake, appears to be some kind of like promotional tour for Jason. Maybe this is the Jason Universe thing that they added in for some kind of beer that's there. So
I see product placement. I see product placement everywhere, Ronnie. I see Mountain Dew. I see that shitty beer, Angry Orchid. I see a lot of disturbing stuff in this picture. I'm trying to figure out what disturbs me the most, and I can't decide.
It's rare that it's wild that they go with unmasked Jason, adult Jason there. At least we don't have the mask to talk about. You know, Vinny's got that taken care of, Blake. But I mean, you reckon this is a warehouse where they're storing the reckon this is a warehouse where they're storing like the props and stuff and they just have this sitting there?
Well, this could be inside the storage building that we were talking about earlier. You know, who knows? Like they go in the storage building and they realize Jason's living there, Ronnie.
Oh, so you think Jason we lived in? Okay, so I just thought maybe this was like props and things like that. And they just
I guess it could be. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Maybe my expectations are too high for BCK as we call him in the biz.
All right, let's move on.
Jesus.
All right, shop open during filming, Gallery 23. So you reckon this is a real store or something in the movie?
So we really should have had Darren on, Ronnie, because he's like behind the scenes. Does this mean is this shot right here?
This could be British because going to the shop.
That's true, but it would be spelled PPE, right?
Yeah, shopping.
So is there something being filmed during Crystal Lake in the 50s, Ronnie? Am I to believe that? Or is this business putting this sign out after filming Raps every night and they're like, hey, we're open? Like, what do you think's going on here? Because I guess it could be either one.
What do you think that N stands for?
You think there's movie within a movie?
I
know what the N stands for.
It could be a movie within a movie, Blake. It could be. I don't know. I mean, this is already I'm getting Onion vibes from this. You tear away one layer and there's like 47 other layers there.
But it's portrait studio.
Gallery 23. What significance is that? Does Jason die on the 23rd?
I don't know. I'm immediately thinking Con Air Johnny 23.
Yeah, 23 minus 10 is 13. Friday the 13th, Blake.
Wow. And 10, Jason X.
Boom. There you go. Blake, everybody watching, hang tight. We'll be back right after these messages.
Oh, ah, 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 oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, 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 oh, ah, oh, ah, oh, ah. Frank Riker snapped the scene. Camp Crystal Lake looking clean. He caught the mood, he caught the light. Frankie's magic in the night. Oh, Frankie boy, you framed the fright. Captured shadows dark and bright. Took the pics, made it right. Now give Frank credit tonight.
All right, Blake, we're back, and this actually looks like a set photo. This looks like a store that they're going to use, though every store in our town looks like that. What do you think the significance of the brown rot at the bottom of that far left post is? You think it's blood stain? Somebody possibly hits their head on the corner and brain matter, affects that? What do you think is going on there?
I think it's just I don't know. I think it's just poor service. They're not keeping the outside very clean. And I was wrong. It's not fart lung. Apparently it's Hartung's.
Hartung's, okay. And they sell Coca-Cola there, which leads you to believe that Coca-Cola will be sponsoring. Sorry about my phone. Coca-Cola will be sponsoring Camp Crystal Lake, Blake.
And this is in the 50s, Ronnie, and that's real Coke.
Yeah, it had sugar before they added that bull crap to it.
Yeah, it's not new Coke. This is back in the day.
All right. Well, apparently they've run back into this gentleman right here. He's got half a face, so he possibly grabbed the person doing the filming right here.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks to be concerned. So maybe the person filming did the technique where you reach down and grab the sack of the aggressor and you twist.
Well, I feel bad for this person because if it is an actor, Ronnie, I've been watching, my whole algorithm is like people squaring up on police officers and stuff, and now I'm like an expert in law. You're allowed to film in public, like you are. You have no privacy once you're in public, and you're not allowed to touch anybody either. So the fact that this actor, I hope it's not an actor, I hope it's a security guard. That way he can't get sued for much. But
he looks pale. He might have jaundice.
Looks like he's grabbed this person's camera. So that's definitely a lawsuit.
It's got to be an actor because it looks like he's wearing makeup.
Yeah, you're right. There's blush on the side. Yeah, it's probably an actor. It's probably, like I said, Ronnie, it's probably an extra. It's probably like one of those lumberjacks that's sitting in the diner at Hartung's, probably eating some tater tots, drinking a Coke.
Gets his beard. Everybody starts laughing. He starts eating out of his beard like Dan Aykroyd and trading places.
Yeah, it could be fun. Hopefully he makes it, through season 1.
Well, you got to figure with a face like that, he'll make it through.
I think so.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Frank Riker snapped the scene. Camp Crystal Lake looking clean. Took the pics, made it right. Now give Frank credit tonight. Oh, Frankie boy, you framed the fright. Yeah. Frank left his kids in the car to get the pics. The guys from We Watched the Movie stole them, cause those guys are a couple of dicks. And he's probably gonna get sued by A24. Frankie boy.
And we're back, Blake, and we're looking at this is probably the most exciting of the pictures so far. Fabrics and lotions, and the shop is open. So this is the upper portion of where it said the shop is still open, Blake, during filming. So what kind of lotions do you think they sell? Oh, wait, notions. What does that mean?
I'm not sure what notions are, Ronnie. I mean, I was ready to tell you all about the different flavors of lotions that they probably have in Blairstown, New Jersey, but notions, I'm afraid I don't know what that means.
Is that the old saying, notion in the ocean?
I think it is all about the notion in the ocean. It ain't about how. But the real question is, Ronnie, this Christina character, who do we think this is?
Christina.
I have a theory.
All right, let's hear your theory.
It's Pamela's sister, a.k.a. Jason's aunt.
Christina?
Christina. I don't know her last name because it wouldn't be Voorhees. That wouldn't make sense. Yeah, Christina is Jason's aunt, and she owns the fabric and lotion store.
There you go. I mean, I like the theory.
Well, we got to introduce new characters, right? We got to expand this Voorhees family.
See, here's the deal. Let's get into a real discussion real quick. Do you introduce new characters, which I agree 100% that you should. Or will they be reliant on here's Crazy Ralph, here's fat guy from the diner, here's Steve Christie's daddy, here's Pamela Voorhees. I mean, you got to. I mean, what were the new names?
You know what I want that Friday the 13th has really been lacking, other than Part 6. I want a strong male officer.
I can't think of one.
I need a Hawkins. I need a Deputy Hunt. I need
Mike.
Yeah.
Do you think that if they introduced a Hawkins character, they could steal that whole storyline where, you know, they actually rescued Jason out of the lake, but the officers were about to shoot him in the head because he was retarded.
Yeah.
And somebody stopped him from doing it, and then Jason gets up and runs off in the woods?
I do like that, because that's way more realistic than anything we've gotten. If you got a chance to put down
we'll be back after this.
I saw the sign and I jumped the fence. Took my phone out, took a shot. I took the shot. Frank Riker snuck under the set, sneaking onto Crystal Lake. Took the pictures that you wanna see. Give credit where it's due, or I will sue you. The deal is that Cherry, or we watched a movie. I want credit. I want credit. You use the shots, you give me props. Frank Riker snuck onto the set. I want credit. I want credit. Or I 24 will sue you. Give credit where it's.
Blake, we're back, and once again, now I've sort of figured it out. This must be like a tour guide.
Oh.
Or he possibly could be the person taking the pictures, Blake. We talked about it during the last break. Maybe he's got the phone turned around, or the camera.
Wait, so you think he's in selfie mode right now?
Possibly. You got the vertical screen there. It should have gave it away.
Wait, so you're telling me this adult male is walking around, arm fully extended, camera in selfie mode, like walking up down to town?
Taking photos of a set for a fictional show.
He's not part of it?
For views?
You think you... that's, Ronnie, that's just not realistic.
This is obviously, like we talked about earlier, somebody that he keeps encountering, saying, hey, stop taking pictures.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I thought that was green hair coming up there, but that's just trees.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Do you think that these trees have any significance in the series? Will somebody get, will any?
Well, first off, if the show's realistic, there won't be a 1950s water.
Blake, we're back, and
I didn't know we went away.
we have an arm here. Go gadget arm.
Oh, okay.
What could this person be pointing at?
It's got to be. We don't have the technology to zoom in. I'm thinking it may be a.
Is that a broomstick or an arm?
I think it's a broomstick, Ronnie, because a normal arm would have some kind of definition, some kind of.
Yeah, I think somebody threw a shirt over a broomstick, because there's not a sleeve that's that baggy.
And you know what? I don't think this is the guy with the beard's arm. Like at the fair, just like at the fair, at the carnival.
And we have, this is pretty good right here. You've got, looks like period piece police vehicles.
Yeah, I really like this shot, Ronnie. And I don't know if you've noticed that yellow sign says set number 1. So this is, I think what they're trying to tell us, Ronnie, is that this is going to be the first set
of cops.
Yeah.
Or maybe the cops are already there, like dragging the hooks in the lake, like in Mississippi Burning, trying to find the body.
Yeah. But maybe this is my cop character that I was just hoping for. You know, maybe this is him. It's got to be the one on the motorcycle, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, man. You think they're going to put that weirdo in here? Dorf, whatever his name is. Dorfman?
I was just saying that the cop character that I really want to be strong and bold, he's got to be the one riding that motorcycle.
He may carry it like that fat guy from Police Academy. He's too big to ride it, so he just carries it around town.
What kind of car is that? Does that say Plymouth?
Yeah.
That's really awesome. And then you got a 2018 Sierra Nevada back there in the background.
All right, so this is interesting. Apparently, this gate gets left open, and Jason wanders out into the water.
Yeah, you got to think, Ronnie. So is the caution tape up because Jason just drowned, or is the caution tape up because this guy with the beard is wandering around with a camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Trying to figure out what all these cables are on the ground. Are they extension cords? What are I mean, what do we got going on here?
It could be like jump ropes because they're in a camp. So everybody likes to jump rope and do stuff like that. It could be clotheslines to hang the clothes up so they can dry. It could be what do you call those cables that you like do the wind? Like it right there, those tow cables or whatever. What are they called?
Yeah.
And here we go. We've got the side view of the car, and it looks like he's run over the motorcycle.
Oh, I mean, do we even get one episode of the motorcycle before it gets ruined? But we do have the phone number on it, 282-8264. If you ever need anything, please call Crystal Lake Police Department.
How many people do you think is going to call that?
Everybody.
You think?
Everybody in town.
Here we go, Blake. The truck from Otis or whatever his name was, Anus. We got to have it back in there, Blake. He's been in the town forever. He's still driving. I don't know what to think about it.
I don't either. I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be the same, if it's supposed to be the same guy, same truck,
or if it's just a town business.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously you should have more than one oil truck. It does look good though.
Yeah, I mean, it gives me nostalgic feelings. This is the last one, Blake, and it looks like Linda Fartellini, and she's waving at everybody on set there. So obviously she's wearing all denim, Canadian tuxedo. So she's headed to the set.
See, that is one thing I'm not interested in. Just because we saw Mrs. Voorhees wearing a blue sweater in the original Friday 13th, I mean, are we to assume that she wears blue every day, all the time? I mean, we couldn't throw.
She is blue, 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 blue.
I mean, how many people in this picture is wearing blue?
A lot of them. Maybe because the water's blue.
Red, white, and blue.
Jason's face is blue when they dig him out of the water.
But I do like how the bearded guy, he had to have hollered at her. Otherwise, why would she look 700 yards away to give him a wave? He had to say something filthy to her.
What do you think he said?
I don't know. Let's see those Linda Cadillac.
All right, I believe that's it, Blake. That is that's going to do it for our look at the Crystal Lake pictures. So, and also is going to wrap it up for our first ever sponsored show, with our sponsors. So you guys make sure you check out our sponsors that we broke in with and give them all the credit for these photos because they went out of their way to get out there and take them. Does this make you more or less excited about Crystal Lake, Blake?
It feels a little more real, Ronnie. So I feel like we're getting closer, and I'm starting to get really, really excited. I don't like the negativity that's being spread
by Vinny.
And that was supposed to be our gimmick, but I like how me and you have done a complete 180, and now we are the positive guys.
Yeah, this is going to be great.
We're the power of positivity. This is going to be a really good show. It makes sense that Alice is in the show.
Yeah, Alice is in the show.
Yeah, Alice is in the show. I'm excited about this chase episode, Ronnie, that's going to happen.
Yeah, Brian Fuller's going to do a great job.
Yeah, it's going to be really good.
Brad Caleb Kane still hasn't responded to any inquiries to get him on the show, Blake.
Well, he's busy. He's got the riffraff out there trying to leak stuff. So he's a busy man.
You just got to trust in the fact that these guys are going to do a great job. I started feeling a whole lot better when I saw that they were casting a teenage to adult Jason.
Yeah.
Because that means we're going to get to Jason pretty quickly. Probably end of the first season, going into season 2. And then that really excites me that there's an adult Jason out there and we don't have to worry about anything else.
I will say this on a serious note. The less I learn about Jason, the better.
Absolutely. I said the same thing about Pamela, but apparently, the talking heads out there say you've got to have a story. in 2025. I mean, I don't want 50 movies again. I don't want another 12 Friday the 13th movies. I just want 1 or 2. We don't have to build a huge story, guys. I'm about to die. I'm old.
Yeah.
I don't have time for 8 more movies that all take 2 years to make.
You could just give me period set movies. You make me a sequel between 4 and 5, between 3 and 4, between 2 and 3, between 6 and 7.
That's what they should be using this show for.
Yeah.
An hour at Crystal Lake. Season 2 needs to be what Jason was doing from this to that to that.
Yep.
And that's all you got to do. I don't know. You think they'll bring Danielle Harris back?
Well, I mean, they should. She's very important to the, to the product.
They bring her and Rachel back. It's going to make a lot of people happy.
And she is she always campaigns for it. The fans love her, even though she's got a 5 head. Bring them all back.
I want credit.